Oh, I see. Well, I'll just grab this then. Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons, and something that I noticed between episodes. I have 1,540 out of 40 live vaults, and also... Good. Well then, how do I leave? No, but how do I leave though? Well, also, why do the treasure keys still look like Riley's hat? But yes, how do I get around without dying then? Oh, I just sneak around. Well, that was a good waste of a lucky charm then. And we're back at the vault. I mean, that wasn't really worth cutting out, but I cut it out anyway because that's just the sort of person I am. Shut up and give me the code, Bentley, my child.
A little bit of higher mathematics and voila! Dial in 314.
And I'll just turn the dial completely the wrong way, because Sly is the best at cooping. He's Sly Chicken Cooper. Don't tell me that was one of his ancestors. Clearly that's what this exact page is going to be about. Okay, what do we got?
Outstanding! You've uncovered Rob McCooper's patented explosive hat technique. Use the triangle button to toss your cap. Then use the triangle button again to detonate it. Better back off to a safe distance first.
You know what, I can roll with distance-based attack. What's the word for that? Ranged attacks? But I'm too used to the dive though. Anyway, I'll see you back at the exit of this area. You know, it's funny. If you watch Sly Cooper in reverse, it's about this maverick security technician who walks backwards through places that he shouldn't be and installs security things and also fills them with coins. Anyway, Mugshot's Turf. Was that with a 2 T's? Mugshot I didn't actually see. See, this is more like it. We've got a couple of fancy lights. Do we have an introduction to this area like we did with Raleigh's Hub World or nah? Did I have actually mentioned as well that, as a child, we used to live near a bike shop called Riley's? I think it was a chain. And so for years, I legitimately... I still do to an extent. Oh.
Well, this mugshot certainly isn't shy. Okay, so we know he's here somewhere, but how are we supposed to find him? Mesa City is a big place.
Given that he's a bulldog, it seems only reasonable to assume that he'd choose to live in a giant fire hydrant.
That's some sound logic, Sly. Now you just need to find a way to break into the building's base.
Oh, I'm sure I'll think of something.
How convenient that it just happens to have some treasure key locks on it. But yes, for years, and this is one of those years, I firmly believed that Sir Walter Raleigh invented the bicycle. I cannot be shifted on this. Which is funny, because if you just misplace a couple of letters, then shifted becomes shit-fed. As in, fed on shit. Ooh, a pile of coins.
Yo, it's the boss. You know, I need a voice to admit that maybe driving everyone out of town, while necessary to set up shop, might have taken a hit out of their business. So, now I hope you monks will be obliging to any visitors that come here and lose their money in my casino. But I got a reliable tip that a cop might be stupid around the operation. So from now on, greet any visitors you see with a hail of lead. Capiche?
The only word I heard was capiche, so no. Okay, so there's a level there. Ooh, Boneyard. They're really not subtle, are they? And it is, it's just a Boneyard casino. But what else is there? What are my other options? There should be 2 levels here. Well, I mean, there shouldn't necessarily just be 2. There'll be at least 2 because we need 3 keys in total. But I don't know. I don't know how this game is structured. Boing. Now, how many different directions can I use? Can I make a usage? Can I install Romania? You know, where you just make room on your computer for an entire country. And why not? Though I'm not advocating music piracy. No, really. Huh. Well, this looks like it's gonna be a level. Sure, why not? Let's go for broken. What do we got here? I haven't even finished exploring the overworld. There is a hot dog with arms and legs but no face. It's like John the Weenie Man, but not.
Hurry, what's going on down there?
Well, I drove to this hot dog stand for a quick snack, and the next thing you know, I'm getting challenged to a race by these gangster dogs.
Is there a key in it for the winner?
Yeah, 3 times around the track for a key.
It's all you, man. Drive the van with the left analog stick, and if you manage to pick up any nitro power-ups, you can get a boost by pressing the square button. Go get them!
I'm on it!
You know what? I've grown rather fond of Murray, despite the fact that it was referred to as like a burden earlier, I think, but it's pretty cool. I appreciate his existence. I don't know what the most efficient way of doing this is. I don't know if there's a button I should be pressing to make him go more speed full fastly. I mean, I can mushroom it up, but bear in mind, I have never played this minigame before, so it may take some warming up to. I don't know why I'm still talking. This is clearly going to be a failed attempt, clearly. Oh, I missed the Vagublio. Except that's decidedly... Like, we've established on this channel what a Vagublio is, and that decidedly isn't one of them. See, Murray, you would be very dead by now. This is part of the reason why I'd never intend to learn how to drive, because... Now, it sounds really basic, but I had a negative experience in a go-kart once, and that confirmed in my mind that I don't ever want to learn how to drive. Which, it sounds like I crashed and was horribly injured. No. Everything was completely fine. Everything went completely fine in this go-kart. I just didn't good. Like, I was driving completely fine. That wasn't the issue. The issue was just, I was driving, I'm like, there's no way I'd be able to maintain my composure whilst driving an actual car that's many times bigger than this, even though it operates in more or less the same way. So I decided to never learn to drive. True story. Surely I'm missing something obvious here, because, like, there is just... That is just slow. I mean, yes, I fucked up a lot at the beginning, but... How could I ever hope to catch up with these people? How could I catch up with these people who are marginally faster than me? Which is funny, because this van is so quick in the cutscenes. Suffice it to say, I will be cutting to my successful attempt of this, and it will take me several years to reach that. Maybe there's a trick to this that I'm just not familiar with. We shall have to wait and see. Why would they even gamble a key on this? Why do they have a key to begin with? And even then, why would they gamble it? So yeah, that went pretty well. Well, that's my practice run.
Man, those crummy dogs are bumping me right and left.
Get back in there and bang them back. We need that key.
No. 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 Finally! That took me 24 minutes. That was nearly half an hour of just me repeatedly trying to do that fucking race. Wow! That is much too unforgiving for World 2 of the game. But to its credit, at least the van actually controls the way you'd expect it to based on how it bounces around the cutscenes, but it's so fucking floaty and so fucking slow, and the other races are too good. Like, I'd expect that of, like, World 5, but you can't fuck up even once. Like, I had to reset the race if they were to, like, if they grabbed that first nitro right at the start of the track. If any of the other races grab that, that's it, just fucking restart the race. You're not gonna win this one, pal. It demands too much perfectionism, but it's done now, so calm your tittles, Tess. Yes, tittles, you know, the dots you put over the letters I and J. Go on, chain ball. See, why do you even still wear your prison uniform with the ball? Because you're a freedman. I mean, you live outside the law, but you're technically a freedman. Which the Latin people had a word for that, because sometimes they had slaves, and sometimes they would free the slaves. I don't know why I'm talking about this. I've been driven loopy because of that fucking race. Ooh, it's a tilt-a-whirl. What's a tilt-a-whirl? Like, I've heard that phrase before, but I don't know what it is, because it seems like something an American would say in a very American context, and wouldn't you know it, this level is in Utah, so it's a very American context. What's through this? Who would live in a room like this? Another Murray! Hoi! See, with that other race, I thought maybe it wasn't possible without an item from later in the game. I was rather worried. Okay, so what's the fuck here then?
Murray is in position to make a run for this key.
Okay, so what do I do?
Provide some covering fire for him with that blasting station.
Sweet.
Use the left analog stick to aim, and press the square button to fire.
I'll do my best.
Oh, this is gonna be ass. Like, this seems like something from like a Spyro game that I just wouldn't enjoy. Hello, Murray.
I'm going in, Sly.
Good. This is gonna be fun. I'm just going to spam and hope for the best. I just hope there is no such thing as friendly fire here, because I'm so zoomed in that I can't really see the universe. So, did I kill the other guy who was in the background? Because I'm just hoping. So many goddamn garages. Well, I think Murray has my lucky charm, so I can afford to death slightly. I just hope that he's not susceptible to being murdered by my own shooties. Because sometimes you just gotta go shooty bang bang. Okay, I think I just shot him myself. I think I just shot him myself. Good. Oh, and that cost a life. Has it cost him the lucky charm as well? Okay, let's get on this and try not to murder him this time. Okay, and we're back in the room. It seems I did in fact shoot him to death, which is a... Yeah, that's possible. Wow, this isn't fun. And we're back here again. And I missed again. Okay, at least I didn't kill Murray this time. But why would you not just send Sly in to do this? He could cope perfectly fine. This is just the episode full of gimmick missions. I'm not having a fun time here. Oh no, barrels. What was that? Just a fake out? As opposed to a real out, or a real in for that matter. We are reeling them in. Because that's a reference. Oh, okay. I don't know if that's like the Shark Shank redaction or some other film. Don't you even whistle at the boy. I know I'm a bit too trigger happy, which is why I'm clearly having such a suffering time with this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get out of the background. Oh. So it's instant death if I shoot him, but if he gets shot by anyone else, that's fine. That's slightly racist. Hey, at least we don't need to cover his fire ass. At least we don't need to cover him on the way back, is what I'm trying to say here. I thought I was going to eat it like Banjo-Kazooie style there. Well, I did it. I don't know how long this episode's going to be with stuff cut out. It's probably going to be short, because those are short missions, even though I made them take like half an hour. Okay, that second one wasn't anywhere near as bad, but still. So, oh actually, there's a point. We do have 3 keys, so I guess I can at least open the second half of the overworld and maybe get my lucky charm back, because god damn it, Murray! Why do you exist? I still like him as a character, don't get any ideas. I just fuck both of those missions with a rusty pie. A rusty pie. Okay, that's logic. That is a thing that could indeed happen. Okay, so what's through the keyhole then? And by keyhole I mean doors. Or is this just a 3-key bonanza? Oh, this is actually quite a swazzy interior. I like it. I like this aesthetic. We have discussed this. It's as sure as the fact that Sir Walter Raleigh invented the bicycle, and also, from that same period of my childhood, I believe that the demonym for people who live in Italy is Italish, and also that Rome was in France. Oh look, we've found the key place. Why? What purpose does this serve? Like, what will opening this do? Well, that's a really specific combination of locks to throw the keys at as well. Okay, so I shall become acquainted with the remainder of this overworld, and then edit this video and feel bad for how many failed attempts it took me before the good things happened. That is a lot of face.
Would you look at that ugly mug?
I am, and I find it infinitely fascinating.
Huh?
My X-ray detection devices reveal that a secret elevator to Mugshot's penthouse is contained within that giant head.
So, how do we get in?
Behind this locked wall, there's a lever that summons the elevator. But you need all 7 keys to open it up.
I'm on it.
Oh, well, thanks for answering the question, then. Okay. And I was going to say something else, and I've completely forgotten what it was. Why can I hide behind that dinky little pinky tunk? That sounds like I said something offensive in a language that I don't know. Okay, so we have two to tango, we have the Bone Zone Casino, and whatever's over here, and whatever's over there as well, because there should be 4, and indeed there are 4. Ooh! Ooh! Oh. The answer to this puzzle was a bit easier than I thought. Oh, but the way in is up here, though. Huh. I mean, yeah, literally straight to the top. Is this the way out, or will this take me into the level as well? See, this aesthetically reminds me of Sonic Adventure, because there's a space in the overworld for the way out of a level, even though you can't go back in that way, and I like that. I like a lot of things about Sonic Adventure, but now is not the time to discuss them. Now, how do I rise? Do I rise like a fire chicken over here? This almost feels like episode padding, but I feel like there's no way I could do an entire, like, proper level in the time it's taken me to get this far in the episode, but that's okay, because in doing both those levels, I'm quietly confident that maybe there won't be any more gimmicks, except this one has tires piled up outside the entrance, so I can only worry. Back alley heist, no, all the remaining levels have vaults and keys and hourglasses, so everything's gonna be fine, I guess. So for now, I have been and will continue to be tessellating hexagons. Glad as fuck that the gimmick levels are over for this chapter, and in the next episode, I guess we'll take it up the back alley. Good boo!